I'm Matt Estridge, and it's Tier 1 Tactics Tuesday. For the next 4 weeks, I'm going to do a series at night. Considerations for your home and you think there's an intruder. Considerations when you have to leave a building or your home and have to go outside and you may think someone's there. A law enforcement or military perspective, single person, and just one fundamental factor that people don't take into account where you flag yourself, you give yourself up, or you trigger the room. And then one bonus week that I want to make a surprise, so you guys definitely want to tune in for that, because your first video for the night series, you're home, you may have your family there, you may not. You think there's someone that's going to be coming in your house and it's an intruder, and what do? Most people are not going to have a firearm, or if they are, they keep it locked in the safe. By the time you get to it, they're already in your house likely. On top of that, you have that fear factor, that adrenaline factor that you're not used to. So you think you're going to act one way and you're not. Your gross motor skills are all you're going to have. You will have a slow thought process if you're not trained in this specific area, and most people won't be. And that puts you all behind the curve, several factors behind the curve. So let's just take one simple situation. You can apply it to any room and any door. But let's take this room, for example, and I think there's an intruder, and they're going to come in this door over here. They're going to come in our domain. They're actually at a disadvantage. That's why SWAT teams or special operations or operators train on CQB as a team so much, because you're coming into somebody else's domain. You're coming into a place where they have a position of dominance or position of advantage. You're at a huge disadvantage. So let's put that on the intruder first. One consideration is if you're able to flip the lights on while they're outside and they still choose to come in, they've lost one very important factor that's an advantage on their side at the time, and that's their eyes acclimating to night. So they have a human version of night vision. When you flip the lights on, if they chose to still come in, they've lost that. So that's a huge factor that you can use on your side, but always keep the lights off on inside, turn them on outside. Now let's just talk about the two positions that you should be in taking a door into consideration. So first of all, you know where your hinges are at on a door. And you know if your door swings out or if it swings in. This door swings in. So there's two thoughts on this. The bad guy opens this door. If you were to be at a position of advantage somewhere over in this region, yes, you would have an advantage when they came in, depending on how deep you were. But one thing you've possibly lost is the reaction time to when they do find out you're here. Action versus reaction, you'll win. But if they were to be facing this direction and they were to be able to pull the trigger, gross motor reaction, a flinch reaction, you may get shot as you're shooting them, so a shoot on shoot. So you may want to take into account, if this door is opened, that you may want to be behind them, because now you have a real advantage, because they have to open the door. And most intruders are trying to be quiet, are going to open that door and probably shut it back. They're not even going to know you're here. Their focus isn't over here. Their focus was there. They'll scan right. They'll likely miss you, because these people aren't SWAT. They're not operators. They don't understand how to enter a room properly. They don't understand how to dig corners and how to check those sectors out. If someone's going to come in your house and you have a weapon or you don't have a weapon, think about position advantage or dominance. Think about how that door swings and how you can put yourself in the best advantage to their blind spot, and also use that door against them and the actions that they're going to have to take. So if you walk in a room, just think about what you would do. You'd come in quietly, you'd open it up, you want to try to close it. If you're over here, they're going to see you in that process sooner than if you're over here. Pretty common sense. Have a great day. God bless.
Built from experience, battle proven.